What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? This is Broderick from the What Up Bro podcast here, just giving you a quick update on this week's episode. So this is going to be a continuation of our conversation with our boy Dre from last week. We're going to finish it off, get y'all right. And we going to have a little surprise for you today too. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But anyway, y'all enjoy episode 4. And please don't get canceled. Peace and love, everybody. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Listen, I was telling Broderick earlier, craziest shit I've done. Drooling on the while I was fucking. What?
Come on,
you know how good that's gotta be,
right?
To be in there, bro,
like you just, right.
Like a puppy,
bro. Kid you not?
Give me her number.
Need my quote, leave me alone. It ain't rope tails. Know my foes won't condone, but the hoes will. I got more of whatever niggas won't player. I got dope, Cartier, call my phone player. Need my quote, leave me alone. It ain't rope tails. Know my foes won't condone, but the hoes will.
Okay,
you were discretion advised.
All right, I got it. Okay,
I got the Uncle Luke stamp on my back.
Okay, as long as you say she know and you told her, and you got the proof. That's all I need.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying not to get sued. That's
He said I'm trying not to get sued.
Oh, I didn't throw her under the bus. I didn't say it was. I didn't say these.
I mean, but still, people can be. But okay.
Here's a little bit, right? Because me and we were talking about it on the way here actually. Is how so much has changed and the culture shifts and being politically correct. So you said you don't want to get sued. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So although he didn't say a name, we're gonna drop her after this, right? But although he didn't say a name, what she looked like, where she worked, none of that.
Yeah. Social security number, none of that.
Yeah. Would you still be sued potentially over that? If a woman thinks we may be talking about her, although she has absolutely zero valid proof.
When you assume, you make an ass out of yourself.
I mean, okay. So when I say I don't want to get sued, I mean more so like when people say things about other people, whether they use their name or not, oftentimes they can kind of pinpoint, oh, that's me because I have this text message where we're talking about this that day, or we had a phone call we talked about this that day.
You're scaring me. Let me say something real quick. All things I've said on behalf of the Air Force, they're not on behalf of the Air Force.
No. I'm gonna put a disclaimer. I'm gonna put a disclaimer out for you. Like, hey, look, the views are just of ours, nobody else's. I'm gonna keep it.
That's a double disclaimer, right there.
That's a double. Yeah, I'm gonna make you. Yeah, I'm not complying.
Oh, this is on. Yeah, this is on Sean, Broderick, and Dre like that.
Yeah. These are our views, nobody else's. But to answer your question, like I said, I just want people. I don't want people to feel like we may be attacking them. We may be talking about them. Because I want this to be a safe space, an open space to hear.
I forgot that.
Yeah, to hear for people for people to hear to enjoy stuff. And I know because I also understand that, when people feel a type of way, they will make their voice be heard. And even with that, I would like to respect that and respect the fact that if they felt wrong, they deserve to speak up and say
damn, that's crazy. They felt wrong about it. They shut their asses up.
See, this is a tale of two people. And see, the funny thing about him and I is that if I was to really go there, I'm the person that would say all this shit to get us canceled.
No, that's the truth. But I mean. No. Let it go.
Cancel culture is a real thing, man.
I mean, I understand it's a real thing. I agree it's a real thing.
I think it's also to the point where it's like, dang, like, is it really that serious? Because my fault. So I was thinking, is it really like that serious, right? Because for me, I'm thinking about referencing Eddie Murphy again, like 1980s, 90s. On his stand-ups, dude went in on everybody.
Yeah, like he couldn't say nearly the amount of stuff like that he can say now. He can't get away with that at all.
So we're just talking about the change and everything. It's just like, dang, like what can we say if anything?
I think that we can say things. I've always said that we have the right.
Where do we see this going? Sorry.
No, you're fine. I've always said that or thought that we have the right to free speech, but we don't necessarily have the right to pick whatever reaction that we receive. So if I say something that I know that could be taken as out of line, I shouldn't get mad at people if they say, oh, I disagree. I don't feel what you said is correct. I think what you said is offensive.
So I got the perfect words to sum that up. We have the right to freedom of speech, but we're not allowed to speak freely.
No. You're allowed to say whatever you want. Like
you're not allowed to say whatever you want without consequence. But I understand what
right, because everybody's gonna react to something the same. Like
100%.
if someone white calls you a nigga, you may respond to it differently than I may. Like you may be like rah rah and get upset, and I may just be like, well, I mean, whatever, cool, and vice versa.
Yeah,
it's all about just what people's temperament is, what people find offensive, what people don't. I personally feel like there's definitely lines that shouldn't be crossed, just in general, as far as speech, because I think that you can say things and people can interpret them how they want to, and it can lead to things that become real issues.
It's too true.
People are too damn anal. Bro, people are too damn anal. I'm be honest with you. Yo, and no, because anal. Listen, is like Charles Barkley. He's been on TNT. He's been on TNT, bro. They've been having a joke going on for about 10, 15, like he said, 10, 15
Listen here, Ernie, I don't care what you Go ahead.
Bro, literally, kid you not, talking about how big the women in San Antonio are. Kid you not. Biggest joke. Shit is funny as hell. And like them big ass women in fucking San Antonio. Bro, it's funny. But they like literally, kid you not, they said, yo, the people at Turner are warning him and been throwing you're not jabs at him, but issuing him warnings like, yo, listen. This lady wrote an article about big, and I'm like, bro, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. If you feel some type of way about it, go somewhere. Stop listening. Close your ears, because it's not like, bro. He's not meaning any ill intent about it. And he said, yo, we go to San Antonio. People even make jokes about it. They got T-shirts and all. Like, bro, he's doing this for comedy purposes, right? And jokes.
But as a city, would you want your city to be known as, this is where a certain group of people live?
That mean you fucking eating good in San Antonio?
But no, he's not saying that. It's not like he's saying that in a way that's meant to be positive. He's saying that in a way it's kind of like in a negative way. It's not like he's saying, there's a lot of big, beautiful women in San Antonio. He's saying, no, there's a lot of big, fat women in San Antonio.
Yeah, but he's saying they get diabetes.
There's a whole lot of big, fat people anywhere, your first thought is going to be, you're talking bad about that person because they're big, right? That's your right.
But if you don't fit, my thing is, if you don't fit under that mold of what he's saying, why are you feeling upset about it?
But clearly those aren't the people that are feeling upset by it.
But he didn't specifically say, yeah, Tina, you're a fat whore. Like, he didn't say that, you see? But I'm saying,
shout out to Tina.
Whoever Tina is, I don't know what Tina is. I'm sorry, Tina.
Don't do it.
Whoever Tina is, and if you're overweight, I apologize.
Yeah, I don't know a Tina.
I don't know a Tina. I don't know a Tina.
I don't.
But I'm saying, if you, he didn't specifically say, Tina, you are fat. He's making a joke about the people there. If he would have thrown a name out there, a few names, a plethora of a list of names.
It's like saying, like, I said Tina, but I wasn't talking about you, Tina, the other Tina. Like,
come on.
But see, I understand that, because I'm also, when all that I just said, I also believe that, okay, if you know that you're going to get upset, you can stop listening to what those people have to say, because if someone makes money saying what they say and do what they do,
like they used to,
and you feel offended by it, okay, you could be outraged. You can write the review and say, I don't like this. I feel offended by this. But at a certain point, you can't keep coming back to it and keep writing the same thing. I'm offended by this. I'm offended by this. Well, it's like, okay, you can turn it off if you feel that offended by it. You still can do that.
That's the common sense part that ain't so common.
Oh, big facts.
Right, exactly. And that's why I say, okay, people can get upset, people can respond, and people can react, and people want to try to cancel people, but I think people never truly get canceled. They just get slowed down a little bit.
I'm just on the real side of it. You gotta suck it up. Stop being so damn emotional. Stop being so damn emotional and everything, because everything isn't entailed to be a shot at you, or like, come on, it's really not. And the fact that you get up in arms, oh my God, he said this to me, I can't believe no, come on, like, grow the fuck up, please grow the fuck up, because these are the same people that get offended as shit. Oh, whoa, you calling me, want to write an article, Karens and all of them, but the first thing want to do, First thing want to do, they want to cry wolf when they see somebody else doing some shit. No, like you hate us, but don't be pushing it to do that. Oh my God, they want to they love a double-edged. It's a double-edged sword. I swear to God, and I'm tiptoeing on the real line.
So why? Okay, but once again, you're sitting here saying you're tiptoeing on the line
because I ain't trying to get you canceled before.
I mean, but I'm saying you're still at the end of the day, you're still worried about the response that you get. Even though you believe these things, you want to say these things, you're still worried about the response. You could very well say it. You can say whatever you want. However, you can't dictate the response that you're going to get from it.
You know what the crazy part is, and getting back to the Karens and stuff. These are the same people that will chastise and criticize people like for being gay or whatever their preference is. Because what is their sexual preference? And by God, honestly, sexual preference doing for you? It's not putting no money in your pocket. It's not making you eat, and it's not making you come. So what are you? Yeah, what is it possibly dealing with? But all of a sudden I say something to you, I get at you, I go at you, you automatically in your bag. Get out your fucking goal yard. Get out of it.
That's a toxic mentality, people.
No, absolutely.
So I mean, it's unfortunate that people who say what they want, do what they want. Say what they want, do what they want, exercise their freedom of speech how they choose to. Mm-hmm. It's unfortunate they have to be muffled to be under everybody's whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's tough, but I'm with you. Like people definitely should, number one, toughen up. But, and at the same time too, there's a lot of victim mentality, almost like training that's being brought out.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that. I agree that a lot of times there are people that just look for that type of stuff. People that just make their living off of being offended and of pain, specifically black trauma. Mm-hmm. But that's something for another day.
Yeah. No, I'm with it, man. People would rather be entertained by other people's demise and offended by it versus just letting people do as they want freely and them continue to do what they want,
Yes. Oh my God.
I got more of whatever niggas want. I got dope, Cartier, call my phone, flare.
So with this conversation, something that I sent Sean earlier this week about Tory Lanez. Remember I sent you a thing about Tory Lanez?
Here we go.
No. I think it's a fair conversation we need to have because I think this is a real conversation that, especially us as black men, we need to have because
I turned them off.
People, right? I
closed my ears.
So I saw that him and DaBaby were gonna put out like a song together or whatever. And
probably still won't be good, but
but some decent music. Baby is not bad.
We'll argue about that in a second. But either way, they're putting out a song, and I remember earlier last year when Tory Lanez was like promoting the song with DaBaby was like, "Nah, this was before I had nothing to do with it." But now they have a video out together, and it's like, okay, so what happened that allowed you to change your mind, knowing that there's a possibility this man shot like a black woman?
It died down. That headline of, hey, black man shooting a black woman died down because of so many things that were outside sources. And it wasn't, not disregarding if it actually, whatever, I don't know the full case, the full story and, the facts of it happened. Tory Lanez, you're an asshole. But... Yeah, no, I'm
allegedly. All this is allegedly.
Allegedly, if it happened, whatever, you're an asshole. I don't get into the facts. That shit ain't making me money. It's not progressing me as a person.
Like I said, it's all alleged.
It's not mentally helping me become a better person at all.
Right.
But at times died down. You got everything that is a bigger. I'm not saying overlooking, him abusing or, physically harming anybody's life as something minuscule at all.
20 years from now, we're going to find out he didn't do R. Kelly. JK.
Wow. Wow.
But, just imagine, though. It's like all the claims are true the whole time. We just kept listening and didn't know it. And then, 20 years later, all of us are like, shit. We saw it,
We gonna get back to that.
I'm sorry.
We're going to get back to that. But
I think it's all the same conversation because I think a lot of times you see these black girls, these black women go through things publicly with black men, and you see black men they're outraged about it at first, but then they kind of blow it off like, all right, whatever. And then it becomes a thing where a lot of us, tend not to believe black women either.
Absolutely.
So, are you, just to clarify a little bit, is what you're asking now, are you saying like, whenever black women claim something, we as men automatically don't really take her as credible?
Right. That's what I'm arguing. I think that a lot of times we may say that publicly, but we don't truly believe that.
So here's the thing, right? In that specific situation, I believed her because I'm just like, all right, like why would this be a story grab when both of you are pretty much relevant at any given moment?
Facts, exactly.
And when you look at the whole situation behind it, I think there was legitimate emotion, behind some of her statements and everything she was saying. So that's why I was kind of like, all right, like I really feel like he's kind of twisted. And the whole time he was cocky, he was chilling, like almost as if, I did it. What you gonna do about it?
Right. Almost
laughing in your face, kind of. So it's like, I really I believe her. But to answer your question specifically, right? The psychological answer, I guess, is because, as a culture, women are taught to kind of like be submissive and just kind of like let things fly. Yeah. And then we're talking like an olden day culture that's subconsciously accepted now.
And try to minimize their voice. Absolutely.
Right. And then you also have that mindset of, okay, women aren't allowed to speak up. They're not allowed to speak their minds. They're not allowed to challenge their man. They're not allowed to be political. Right. So all the things subconsciously, right? Even at the end of the day, although we went to an HBCU, we still went through a public school before that.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we still have this very Europeanized way of thinking subconsciously.
Right. Absolutely. And, to get back to what I was saying earlier, I just feel like it was overlooked because of so many things that were happening. So you had George Floyd, you had George Floyd, then you had what was it? I think the dude in the army or whatever branch of, government he was part of. He was in the car. You had the cop pepper spray him and, mistreating him. In uniform while he was at the police. So you had so many things that were affecting a whole culture. Then it was the dude that shot up the nail salon in Atlanta. Is it Atlanta? Was it Atlanta?
Yeah, something like that.
It was in Atlanta. Yeah, he shot up the nail salon. He killed the
Asian people, right?
That was in there. Whatever it was.
Was this an African American guy? Who did?
No, this is a white dude.
This is a white dude. Mentally disturbed white dude. You see if you could see the air quotes. Okay. I would see. But
we're gonna get into that.
Mentally disturbed, but but so many of those stories was happening that it was like, oh snap! All right. Let's put.
But all that kind of played out beforehand. Like the George Floyd stuff was in May. Meg stuff, I think, was in August, wasn't it? It was kind of later in the year.
It was after the George Floyd, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was after, but it was far enough after to where we kind of died down from even that because.
Then it was who was it? What girl was
Breonna Taylor was before then too.
Breonna Taylor, that's what it was. Somebody. And her name was trending, and they stopped. So it was all of that. My fault for cutting you off. But it was all of that transpired and kept going, and it just started pushing that story to the background. It became one of those. All right, we're not talking about it. Yeah, the Shade Room's not talking about it. Nobody else is talking about it. It's not coming up. Meg is making her music. I'm be honest with you, Meg. That Thought Shit song, that shit is really hitting.
Yeah, shout out to Meg. Shout out to Meg.
I'm be honest with you, Dre. You look at me crazy. Listen, I'm not in there.
Meg is alright.
That ain't my song. That is not like that. Beat is hard, and the chorus is catchy as hell. Hands on my knees, I'm a thot shit. Hands on my knees,
was it beat hard or were you?
And there's a lot of ass in the video. I'm be honest with you. I saw a lot of just.
No my answer.
I'll be honest. It was a lot of just shit. But anywho, Meg, love it. Anywho.
Yeah, shout out to Meg. Shout out to Meg Stallion.
Love it regardless.
Seriously, shout out to her.
But. That it was just so much of that going on that you just pushed all of that to the background. And you're like, damn. All right. So you're not hearing nothing about the case. Tory Lanez is still out. He's not arrested. Whatever. He
wasn't gonna get arrested for that.
Oh, yeah. But
Well, no, I think he did. I think he got arrested
for like a firearm or something like that. Yeah. Regular rapper stuff. Arrested for firearm, but.
Rapper stuff.
Yeah, that's what they all go to jail for now. Or who was it? Who just got the RICO charge thrown at him?
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name though. We'll find out. We'll find out.
But he got the RICO charge, bro. It was so many things that was happening that everybody was like, damn, and you don't hear nothing else about the case. You're like, oh, okay. Next news. Next big topic. And
what Beyonce do this week? Like,
yeah, what did Beyonce like, bro? And kid you not, it was just like, oh shit. People's attention spans are so short.
Oh, you talking about Lucci?
Nah, it wasn't Lucci.
It was Lucci.
No, it wasn't. It was the black dude.
I'm looking at the story right now.
That's not not him. It was another rapper.
Well, I don't know no other rapper.
It was.
I was gonna say shout out to the real
shout out
rappers.
and knock your teeth out. Who was that?
Oh, you talk about Casanova, but that's old though.
But I'm saying he got charged with RICO, bro. It was so many things that was happening.
Yeah, shout out to Casanova.
Yeah, it was so many things.
Shout out to the rappers who live their lyrics. I'm not promoting the lyrics. I'm just saying shout out to the real ones.
He crucified me for saying I respected an ounce of. See, look how much our attention span just shifted. But look,
I'm listening.
Look, jump right to 6ix9ine. He crucified me because I was like, no. I said, yo, in a sense, and I don't respect him for anything.
We talking about 6ix9ine?
Yeah, 6ix9ine. I don't respect him for you live in this.
I already know this is. This is the New York love coming out of you.
I don't respect him as anything.
Fuck him. But he did everything. The only a tiny bit of ounce of respect I have for him is that he did everything in his possible power to get where he felt like he needed to get.
He's a clown.
And
He's a clown. No, he's a dickhead.
Right, but he ruined people's lives in the process.
But yeah,
like literally ruined people's lives in the process.
Thing?
I'm talking about before he snitched.
Yeah. So the snitching thing, I heard an angle from that where I was like, I kind of get it, but I'm gonna let y'all finish.
You kidnapped me and fuck my ex-wife. Oh shit!
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck that.
Okay. But my whole thing with 6ix9ine is this: you knew that you were getting yourself into this life, and you weren't from this life.
Facts.
Once you get into that life, you live by another set of codes, another set of rules. Same thing with you in the military. Mm-hmm. You live by a different set of rules now that you are a part of this organization, whether legal or illegal.
Okay.
So why is it that you feel the need to ingratiate yourself in this culture, ingratiate yourself with this organization, but then when it's time to face the consequences
of doing what that is,
doing what that life is, you're like, oh no, they try to do this to my family, and it's like, you knew what it was when you hopped in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you go into a gang, that's blood in, blood out. And a lot of times that blood out is your life.
Or somebody else's life.
Right. So what made you think that you could just escape because you're some sort of music artist?
I'm not even going to give him any pass on anything. He's a clown, number one. But number two,
absolutely.
You got to think about the lifestyle, right? Like if you just on the streets and you banging and you small time, like you got to think about it in his situation. Like I said, I'm not condoning anything, but I'm just making this real clear.
Yeah, we never do that on
No,
this show.
No, absolutely not.
So I'm just putting it like this, right? If I'm a rapper and I'm 6ix9ine, I was rolling with I was rolling with a gang. Everybody about to go down. If I do what I'm supposed to do and not snitch, or I can snitch on dudes that never really did me right anyway and go back to making my millions and being free. Versus if I'm just a regular dude in the gang, not on 6ix9ine status, I'm just like, oh yeah, I did something to some guy. And, because he ain't gonna snitch, I'm gonna be free to live my basic life.
And I understand that. However, to me, his family was kind of set up to be good regardless. And it's like...
True.
You're putting
I've seen
people...
the before pictures. Why you do it to yourself?
But, and then, like I said, also, it's just... To me, there's certain honors and principles that you have to have as a man that I think men have to have.
Okay.
And a part of that is... If you do something wrong and you get caught in that, you take responsibility for what you did.
So I think,
especially if it's publicly known that you did everything that you're being accused of.
I kind of feel what you're saying. My biggest thing is like, and I'm not even gonna say I kind of get what you're saying. I completely understand what you're saying, right? Like if you're in that situation, people in that life are expected to do one thing: is like do your time, don't snitch, settle it when you get out, right?
Not everybody's Bobby.
No, think about it.
Generally speaking, it's like that, right?
Right. That's generally how it should be. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so with that, I get what you're saying. He should have did what he was supposed to do. Take the rap, don't snitch, handle it later. But at the same time, too, like I get it from the other angle. It's like, bro, I was living a real good life. All I got to do is denounce these dudes because, and I'm thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I kind of got my way in here. but I ain't really want to stay here.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
but now you going. Now you're living your life constantly in fear because now.
Look at him, he been scared, man.
I mean, but you gotta think now. He's not. I mean, he's probably making money because he's a musician.
No,
he's not making money like that. And you gotta think most of the money that he's making is going to security because every place that he goes, he's got to worry about whether or not somebody's gonna come for him.
Well, rather deal with that out here versus trying to worry about somebody gonna come for me in the shower. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I agree with that. It's better doing it out here than in there.
Come on, bro.
Very great point.
I agree with that. However, like I said, I think once you put yourself in that world and you do those things, because those people, they gonna come for him eventually. Somebody gonna come for him eventually.
I'm here for it.
His demise is going. I think his demise is going to be something that the world sees. Like when it happens, it's going to be.
What do you think they gonna crucify the motherfucker?
No.
In Yankee Stadium?
No, I mean like I think that something's going to pop off and he's going to be on Instagram Live and you're going to see somebody. When it happens, you're going to see somebody.
It's funny.
do it.
There's already a documentary out on him. I hate for there to be a part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that the way he went, like
I mean, but I'm saying though, the type of person that he is, he's an attention whore.
But you know the crazy part is
slut.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I love the word slut. That's a very.
Yeah, you call me that.
You were.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Look, keep going.
Well, we're not gonna let any.
That's
because
he know too much.
We're not gonna let any cats out of the bag. But
Please,
but the crazy part is some of the biggest names that you look at or that people idolize, they were snitches.
Yep.
They were snitching.
A lot of people.
Nicky Barnes snitched.
So you got to think though. A lot of people don't understand too. Like a lot of guys who's living this like drug dealer type lifestyle and who are out and who are balling. There's a reason they still been here 20 years. Yeah. Because they've been informing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, but
absolutely.
I got mo of whatever niggas want. I got dope, Cartier, call my phone.
So we got distracted. Go ahead.
That fried chicken hit your soul.
TV's on back here. I was like, ooh, Popeye sandwich, boy. Shout out to Popeyes.
No, that was Burger King.
That was Burger King.
That sandwich.
What?
Yes, that sandwich is all right. I had it. I've ate it. It's actually pretty good.
I'm be honest with you, bro. Yo, Chick-fil-A was there. Boom.
Yeah, no.
Who started first? Popeyes.
It was Chick-fil-A, then it was Popeyes.
Popeyes fucked the game up.
Yeah, Popeyes changed the game.
I'm be honest with you. Once Popeyes started producing, and they saw motherfuckers in line getting poked up.
It was like
over
crack, bro. It was crack.
I remember, man. People were fighting in that line for a dog and chicken sandwich.
Imagine 7 a.m., bro. You waiting out at Popeyes. You finally get your chicken, and you get stabbed for having a chicken sandwich. Imagine that shit.
A chicken sandwich on eBay, $300-$400.
Like, bro,
no, that did not happen.
Bro,
people may not have bought it, but people were definitely putting them on.
Imagine how angry you gotta be to poke a nigga up for a chicken sandwich. Like,
but you know what's crazy? They do the same thing over Chick-fil-A too. I don't know what it is. Like when Chick-fil-A,
they don't do it as much. Chick-fil-A is a little more organized.
Oh yes, they do.
Because they're nice as hell in Chick-fil-A.
Yes,
here's what they do, bro.
Popeyes, they got some angry ass people working in the back, and they making pornos because of
Oh, remember that? Oh, that's wild. I saw a meme of that the other day too. That's the only reason it's fresh.
Roll back like 4 flats on the Cadillac.
But no, so Chick-fil-A, every time, shout out to Chick-fil-A, boy. So I've been back in the South for...
Chick-fil-A is like the most problematic, some of their views are kind of crazy, but like when I go through that Chick-fil-A, line,
it's all worth it.
Bro.
It's like, you know what?
You know what
I ain't gonna say that I agree with them, but the sandwich is nice. I can't.
Let me tell you what, bro. So I've been back in the States. I've been back on this side of the States for the first time since Thanksgiving, right?
Hell yeah, you've been going for a grip.
No, let me tell you. So I get here. I think Chick-fil-A was probably like the third thing I ate, and I bit into it. I just forgot how so well seasoned that chicken is. I bit into it. I was like, tastes like the South. It hit me. I made a face. I was like, bruh, I've been changing out there. I was like, I got to get me about 6 more of these to readapt my buds, you know? Keep them Southern.
Bro, I'm telling you, and it was so funny, because I talk to Dre a lot. Like, I'll send him stuff, whatever on Instagram that I see about, like, business models or what people, how they built this business plan, or how they thought about it, and how the cycle of their mental state when they was going through it. I'll send a lot of this stuff to Dre. He'll send it to me. I was looking.
Don't get it twisted. This man trying to sound sophisticated. He sent me hella memes too. Right. I'm gonna deflate that a little bit for you right there.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? But
he said edit that out. Like,
absolutely. But you know what the crazy part is, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I was looking at business models. I was looking at like owning some of these restaurants. I'll be honest with you. Fast food restaurants. Okay. I was like, shit, Chick-Fil-A makes bank. They make bank. And I was like, what is it? I was like, yo, how much is it to own a franchise? Chick-fil-A is fucking people, and they don't even know it. You pay $10K to own a restaurant. But they pay, instead of like a McDonald's, and you have to get the equipment and everything like that. You pay the $10K. First of all, it's harder to get in than fucking Stanford. It's hard.
They don't open Chick-fil-A just anywhere.
Bro, harder to get in than Stanford. That's some shit for your ass.
Yeah, they don't open Chick-fil-A just anywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. Apparently. So
like I'm like, I'll be the first one to put one in North Dakota. I said, I will do $1 million in a weekend.
Bro,
let me.
You wouldn't make bank. But the crazy part is that you pay $10K. They fund everything else. You're pretty much a damn manager. They want you to be at the store every day.
For sure.
When instead of you owning like a McDonald's, you're cool bet. Once everything gets situated, you get deployed, whatever, bro, you're not at McDonald's all the fucking time.
You're there to collect the check, make sure everybody good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You show up maybe once or twice, and you're all good. Everything's copacetic. Kid you not.
Chick-fil-A is my first job, by the way.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really a hot topic. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never see you working at Chick-fil-A.
This is before you met me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This must have been a simpler times of life.
No, bro. I was pimping at Chick-fil-A, bro. Man, I don't know what it was. It's just something about that 16, 17-year-old puberty. It's just so fresh and potent. It's like women can smell it on you.
Around fried chicken, just kind of.
And I guess the fried chicken just enhanced it. They were like, man, I don't know if you smell good or is it because you look like women. Bro, women come up to that counter, bro. I'd be like, bro, I'm intending to wear this to school, man. Like, they were happy to see me, boy.
Yes.
Moms became my favorite. Let me stop.
I ain't trying to get you in any trouble. I know I asked you to come on here.
You
but,
won't. Look, everybody that's relevant, they know how I used to get down, so I ain't saying nothing too bad yet.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all right.
What about the people now?
All right.
They know this. I'm covered CYA for 20 years from now, and I'm running for president or something.
Cover your ass. I bet. We'll bleep his name out. Look, give him John Doe.
All right.
Wait, this is John Doe. Shit, every time we go on this motherfucker, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, nope. I'm like, I don't know him.
Well, all right. So we're coming pretty much to the end of the show.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah, we got one more segment left, though. One more segment left. We got the...
I am so unsatisfied. Man, we need like a 3-hour... Come on, man.
We're going to have you back. We're going to have you back on... Matter of fact,
whenever you come back in the country...
We can phone you in.
Bet.
Whenever you get back in the country, shit.
He said whenever you back in the country.
So, pretty much, we call this our Stuck in Our Head segment.
Stuck in
Our Head segment. So, pretty much, it's whatever's on our mind, whatever, kind of been on our brain for, last week. We want to get off our chest.
Okay.
Give us a second. We go ahead and say it. There you go. Let the world know.
All right, I'm going to let y'all go first.
Okay. Well, Sean, since you're so good at these...
I'm so good at them.
Yeah, the last one you were real motivational with yours, so I think you should go first.
I'm here for it.
Oh, all right. So this one's gonna be a little more aggressive.
Oh God!
Stop fucking taking things personal. I said it earlier. I'm gonna say it again. This is on my mental. Stop being. I'll be honest with you. The problem is you hold expectations for people, and when you hold expectations for people, they don't meet those expectations because you think they're supposed to be the person that you are. They end up laying you down. That's why you get disappointed. So stop holding expectations and stop taking things so goddamn personal. You selfish slut. All right,
I love it.
I'm good.
I'm with it.
Let it go. All right.
You've been letting that brew for a while, ain't you?
Yeah. I let that. It felt like a weight off my damn shoulders.
Oh my God. Okay.
Whew.
You still want to go last?
I'm gonna go last, man.
All right. So kind of like I was saying earlier, the Meg and all that. That's kind of what's been on my brain, and I'm glad that we got to talk about it. Because I think that's something that needs to be heard. That's something that needs to be said. That we need to continue to hold these brothers accountable when they put hands on women and do disrespectful things to women, because that doesn't happen a lot. Especially our black queens, our black women, our sisters. We need to, protect them.
Facts.
We need to make sure that they're straight. We need to make sure that we hold the people accountable that don't do that. And just like I've said before, and I'll continue to say again, if you put your hands on a woman and you are a man, you are a sucker. And there's no other way to call it, no other way to describe it. You're a sucker and you deserve to be stomped out. And that's what's stuck in my head. So
facts. I'm add on a little something to that too, then I'm gonna go, right? So I think black men as a whole, we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard, right? Because everybody kind of expects so little of us, like right off the bat.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people are going to have their mixed opinions about this, but I feel like we need to up the ante and just increase our efforts, not only to just do better than what we're expected, but also just to be the best, be that competitor.
Yep.
Just
because we are the best.
Yeah. Just completely dominate, show up, show out in all the right ways.
Amen.
Facts. Big facts.
Oh. All right, now you got that off your chest.
Yeah, my bad. All right, so
appreciate it.
Yeah, so I guess the only thing that's been on my mind, right? Like I'm gonna just say a word and I'm gonna go back to it. Fighting, right? I'm not talking about like getting in the ring fighting, but I'm saying like in life, right? We go through so many stuff. There's people out here struggling with mental illnesses and diseases, depression, all those kind of things, image, they can't see themselves how they should in the mirror. They don't love them. Like everybody's got to fight, right? Whether it be your health, my whole situation going on right now too at home, it could be your health. It could be for your relationship, your marriage, whatever. Life itself and what I'm finding is, and everything that I want to accomplish, I just got to do it, right? I just got to take those steps that I don't want to take and just do it, get it done with.
Right.
In the bodybuilding world, right? It's like you just do the reps, you'll grow. Period. Just do the work. Yeah. So in anything fight, right? A lot of people don't understand life itself. It's about that fight. It ain't about what's on the other side of it. It's about that part in the middle where you're like, bro, I really don't want to do this, but you got to.
Right.
Or I'm really not feeling this, but I got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some would even go as far as to say, life is about suffering. Because in a way, that's a form of suffering.
Right.
I'm just basically thinking like I'm all for it, and I wish if somebody would have made this clear to me, like when I was in school, like it's just mundane right now, but just get through it just because you got to. People don't understand whatever it is. Just get through it because you have to.
Right.
You have to?
You have to.
No other choice.
Really, it's either fight or die. Ultimentally.
Oh, that's deep.
Do you agree or disagree?
No, I agree.
No, I'm not mad.
No. I agree.
Okay.
How
How about you?
Oh no, I agree, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Too deep to end it?
No.
Just know I'm not the only person mentioning death tonight. Good job.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what he was thinking about. All right. All right.
I'm glad I didn't.
All right.
Well, no, I think I didn't. I hope not.
Nah, you just told niggas that they suckers.
So, shout outs. Anybody want to lay out any shout outs?
So this is Dre Brown. I'm gonna shout out to that new Burger King chicken sandwich that I just saw advertised again. Shout out to the Air Force. We're gonna leave that at that. Shout out to your employer, right? Shout out to Chick-Fil-A. Who else are we talking about? Shout out to Popeyes. Y'all was messed up for that video that y'all did, that commercial. That commercial they didn't want to air, but it still leaked on the back nets. Yeah, y'all foul for that one. Who else we need to shout out? Shout out LeBron.
Yes, of course. Shout out LeBron.
Oh God.
Space Jam 2 coming out very soon.
I ain't
HBO Max.
I love LeBron, but I'm not for it.
Though.
All right, but Sean, shout outs. You got anybody want to shout out?
Shout out is a song called Jesus is the One.
What?
He said, I'm playing for you one day, but he says, if you're not about Jesus Christ, I'm going to stab you in the face.
Oh, you talking about the video.
Jesus is
the kid. You made it with the shades? With the shade? Yeah. What's his name, bro? We got to give him a shout out.
I know the damn song. It's on Apple Music.
It's not.
I swear to God.
I don't know. Oh.
Swear to God.
He's like,
swear to God. Man, shout out to
he said free Palestine. What else he said? Free Palestine and Boosie or
he
something?
said I'm gonna dip my balls in some $1,000 dressing because I got depression.
Who?
Swear for God, he said that. I sat there and was like, damn, bro, that's deep.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, first off, I want to shout out everybody that's been listening, checking us out.
Big facts.
Because without you, we don't have nobody listening to us.
Hey, speaking of which, shout out to Ryan, man. We totally named.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout to see if he want to come on here. Seriously,
I got a text from Ryan.
Yeah. Hit him up. Show him. Send him this.
Right.
That's
yeah.
a fact.
Kaim,
we gotta
A&T.
give-
Yeah, shout out to him. Like I said, just shout out to everybody that's been listening. Shout out to everybody that showing love, support, and sharing. Social media. You want to plug your social media at all?
Oof, don't want to do that. Bump it. All y'all gonna see is workout videos. I'm sorry. Hit me at IG, Muscle by Dre, all one word. If you think that's funny.
Don't look at me.
Nah, you.
I didn't say a damn
You was
thing.
tempted to laugh. It's all good. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, and the link will be in the description, so y'all be able to check him out. Sean, you know the drill. You wanna let your Instagram go out there again?
Nah, I'm not putting my Insta because last time you told me I'm trying to get on Tinder and I'm putting my damn Tinder account. And he told me I told him I'm going Black People Meet.
Yo, we definitely gotta talk about that one.
Yes.
That's funny, right?
We're gonna have to have another conversation.
I haven't
about
heard anybody talk about that ever though.
I heard Bumble was like is hitting too, but I don't know. Tinder just if you trying to get some ass, and I'm tired of just being a piece of ass. I'm tired of just being a piece of ass. I'm sick of this shit. It's not funny anymore. Try a different joke.
Yes.
I'm sick of this
Make you
shit.
feel too dirty.
that. Shout out to Kanye West.
Big facts.
Instagram.
Born Center _25. I forgot it for a second. Excuse me.
Okay. All right.
Big J. Cole fan.
Okay. My Instagram, my Twitter _BP_10. You can follow the show at What Up Bro Pod on both Instagram and Twitter. So be sure to tweet us. Be sure to Instagram us, share us, like, subscribe, comment, review on any of the other platforms. Please leave a review. If not, you're gonna have to run these hands.
Thanks. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Oh yeah, thank you. And like I said, thank you for coming on. This has been a very, very fun conversation. Very interesting.
Yep.
And so
Probably gonna get somebody cursed out at the end of the night.
it's gonna be you for sure. It's not gonna be me. But anyway,
I'm glad I'm a guest.
Everybody say your goodbyes.
Deuces.
We out of
Yeah,
here.
it's been real fun.
Yes,
Rocks to
thank
your
you,
feet,
thank
buddy.
you. And peace and love, everybody. And we'll check you next week.